Hello friends, and welcome to April's Homemade. I'm April. I am a blessed mama of 9 children. Today's video is all about my boys' room that they share. I have 3 sons and they all share this room. I'm going to show you around. We also have a girls' room video if you want to go and check that out. I will link it below. But anyway, thanks for being here. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and let's get started. All right, so we're gonna start with showing you their bunk beds. And I'm gonna tell you what I really like about these. They're actually a big space saver. Even though this one comes out, it does create kind of a fun, I don't know, fort under here. They really like that. All right, so the thing that I like about this bunk bed versus getting like a triple stack bed is this is kind of a bit more fun for them, and just having this one come out. Also, if you get the triple stack, the beds are gonna be really close together and there's not gonna be at least half of it open right here. So this one does get kind of close to this bed under here, but it's still open here, and that one's open right there, and this one is wide open. So that's really nice. The other thing I wanted to show you that really made all the difference, honestly, for us is getting these bed risers. A lot of companies, they buy or they make bunk beds that are, the bottom bunk will be on the ground. And I'm sure they do that for safety reasons and all that. But if you can get the bed risers, you don't have to have one child just sleeping on the floor basically. And you can store things underneath, which was definitely a must for us. Having 3 boys in here, we need to be able to fit their things in here. Okay, so let me show you the storage underneath. Mark and David, can you pull out our storage bins underneath? Okay, so their favorite toys are Legos, and we can get a lot of Legos under the bed. These bins are just the simplest, cheapest under bed storage bins you can find like at Walmart. But they work perfectly for sliding under the bed, and that helps us to be able to have more storage space. All right, so guys, push those back under. Now we're gonna show you their desk over here. I think Brian mainly uses that. He's 12. He mainly uses this desk. They've got a few hats here. We've had this a long time, and it kind of works well with their hats, and I like to write that scripture on there. And then these, here, watch out guys. These drawers over here are Brian's. Those are kind of his personal drawers that he keeps whatever he prefers in there. These drawers are for Mark and David. They just kind of share those. So let me tell you real quick the ages of my boys in here. The oldest is 12, and let's see, how old are you?
8.
And how old are you?
6.
So we have a 12-year-old, an 8-year-old, and a 6-year-old in here. So that might be some more helpful information. Okay, let's move over here to their shelves. Brian really wanted this scripture. He told me a few years ago, so I made sure to get that scripture decoration for him. And then I do just love this scripture. So I bought that for them several years ago. They've had that for a while now. And we try to keep, these are just some simple cube shelves. I wanted to show you, these cube shelves are pretty old, and They are not the highest quality, but they do the job. And I have often bought table runners to put over these shelves, just if there's some water spots or something like that that are not looking so great anymore. I just kind of put the table runner on the top, and kind of makes these shelves last a bit longer and still look decorative. Anyway, so we try to keep these sort of empty because then they can display their Lego creations. They love to just switch out their creations pretty frequently. I did want to just give you a good view of the room from one of the corners so you can kind of get the feel for it here. All right, so I'm gonna have these boys make a fort to show you how they do that while I talk to you a little bit about their shelves over here. So the black boxes are for David and Mark's clothes, and we try to keep those to a minimum. That way there's plenty of space on the shelf for their Lego creations, and we can just fit everything in here the way we need to. They also have this map. It's really nice looking, and it's also educational, so we really enjoy that map. I did buy that several years ago. Okay, so let me show you the closet in this room. So this is their closet, and we do really like to use this space to the max so that they can have plenty of floor space in their room, because they do like to play on the floor and they make their Lego creations on the floor. So we really like to utilize every bit of this space that we can and just kind of keep anything that's kind of more cluttered looking in here. Brian keeps his clothes in here. He's my 12-year-old. And they've got some laser guns down there. Over here, they've got some swords and shields. Keep their coats over here. A little bit more clothing. Up at the top, we've got some games and backpacks for them. And then Brian has his library here, and because he loves to read and learn and all that. So that is pretty much the closet. All right, so the boys made a quick fort here, and just out of sheets, and the kids have a lot of fun just using this as like their castle. One thing I was going to share with you real quick is, you know, bunk beds can be pretty hard for kids to make their beds on these, depending on the age. And so you may have noticed we don't have any blankets on here right now. We will often just fold the blankets and put them in the closet for the day. So that might be a good option for you if you have young kids with bunk beds. Obviously, it can be even difficult for a child to make a regular bed. But that's kind of nice to just get rid of the blankets if that is your best option. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you will hit that thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and if you wanted to see that girls' room video, I will link it. And thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Bye!
All right, so real quick, Mark's gonna show us what his favorite Lego creation is. Which one's your favorite right now?
This one.
This one, okay. And what do you like about that one? Can you take it out and show us?
Well, I mean, this can take that off, and also this can move the tentacles of the octopus. And then here's the lighthouse, and then I like how they put this treasure here, and also this moon.
Very cool. All right, awesome. What about you, David? What's your favorite one that you have?
Well, I have to grab it, man.
Where is it?
Well, it's in my bin, so.
Okay. All right, go ahead and get it. You can go.
I like the dragon. That's my favorite one because I built it by myself, so,
Mm-hmm. That's cool how the mouth opens. That's neat. All right, so that's your favorite Lego creation you got going these days?
Yes, ma'am.